Hey everyone, FlyingDutchy here and welcome back to the Netherlands. Last episode we figured out that we have a triangle trade happening, and that means that there is a 50 demand for slaves in, I think, all overseas markets, and that there is a thing that they want over here of sugar, cotton, and tobacco. And these things are made with technologies that I don't have yet. So we are going to change our plans. We are going to cancel everything. And we are going to go to the slave market. The slave center. So this is the H2 building I did not research at all. And this one generates the slave trade good. There are also slave pops, but this is the slave trade good. And that's what they want. And we can only build this in West and Central Africa. And yeah, they need only 100 employment burgers. So, we can build it everywhere. So that's good. And it is a foreign building. Slave Center can only build in foreign locations. Requires us to have a stronger power projection than the owner. Really? So we cannot build this in... or owned by a subject. So I guess we can build it in our colony in Mali or something. So we need to research a slave center. And when that is done, we need to go and get the plantations. Because the plantations is where they need slaves. Also a little bit of leather, tools and lumber. And then they produce sugar. And this one can only be built overseas. So we're going to build these plantations everywhere in the Caribbean. So we're going to set this up. This triangle trade. Because it's a nice modifier. Will they go away at some point? Let's see, where are the country modifiers again? Here. No. Well, I think it's not going away then. Yeah, okay. Let's keep playing. Let's wait for those technologies to be done. We're not going to remove you, so we will have to pay back our legitimacy, which is very expensive. But it is what it is. So yeah, last episode we finally took Jever, so the whole coastline over here is now ours. Oh yeah, you are... Oh my god, look at this character, man. But I will lose so much legitimacy if I put her in the cabinet. That's a reason to just not do it. It's costing so much money. But look at that character. When someone dies, we're gonna put her in for sure. Hill of the Wind. While exploring Karoo, Kapitein Reinoud Gomarus found a nice hill. Yeah, we're gonna spend money to make the exploration go quicker. 100%. What's this? Scholars have discovered ancient documents tracing the heritage of the Reinaardzoon dynasty. Let's get legitimacy. I think that's a good idea. So we now build our trades, our marketplaces. Over here. And now we have 11 trade and we make 60 from it. Yeah. We are sending this to Tui though, which is owned by Castile, but I guess that is giving me the most money for now, so I guess that's fine. But look at our trade income. That's going insane soon over there. Napoli is also 42. We are number 3 over here because of our couple of buildings. Okay, it's still 61 only in Barayagua. I'm gonna remove that list because it's just so much information. We should also discover these islands over here. The Lesser Antilles. And let's go from the Baragua market. I mean, at some point we should have the goods here, right? We are waiting for the liquor. And I can micro this. And send it over here in the market. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's remove a little bit. And then we look for liquor. And we will import it. Just from somewhere. And that should fix it. The only thing we don't have... Well, we also have not enough tools, I guess. Let's see what happens in the next month over here. Okay, it is going. So, I guess it's fine. Oh, what is this? Request elector status. So apparently we have a... Yeah, we lost an elector. Can I become an elector? Why can I not become an elector? I want to be the elector. Bestow elector status. We will make them elector. Yeah, me. Me. Nope. I think I can. Man, that sucks. Who are gonna make an elector? Here, Austria. Good luck. Maybe people are gonna vote for you now. I don't know. No, they just keep voting for me. Rowdy military, please. There we go. Annexation of Flanders is now at 180 out of 311, so it is done in 5 years. And then finally the United Netherlands is, I would say, complete. But then we will take a little bit extra so that we are going to become a little bit stronger. Including everything around this estuary at least. So Hamburg, Pinneberg, Steinberg. Gonna get all of it. The colony of Connecticut is done, guys. We're gonna let it join Dutch America. Yeah, and we cannot go and explore the inland. But I think it is working when you do it automatically for some reason. If I automate exploration, I'm actually very curious what the game is gonna do. Let's see. I heard that when you do automatic, that they will do these things. We're going to... Yeah, see? They are going to Kuskatan. And I think that is... over here. Let's just let this do automatically so we can so we don't have to be bothered. Because what are they doing as well? Yeah, that's the only thing they do. I will let this do automatically because I think that is the only way to find the inland stuff in this patch. It's not working, so marry. Yes, we are gonna keep marrying. When they are nobles, then I will marry. Can I build more marketplaces over here? Don't think I can. Select the market. Why do I have to go through all of this again? I don't like that I have to do this. Trade. Capacity. The wharves. But they give almost nothing. And villages. The market villages. They're building them around the capital already. This is what the game itself did, so I will just keep doing this. I'm gonna build them around the capital over here. To get a little bit more trade power. We've discovered Massachusetts. There we go. We could create another colony. But we are already having 5, so I will wait until one is completed and then I will colonize it over there. Dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, bum, bum. Yeah, see? When is this going away? The situation will end after most of the continent of America has been infected. And the disease has disappeared from every location. Well, it's not happening. The Great Pestilence in my run is not happening. Or it is done, and it almost did not kill anyone, so... Very interesting. The natives are still alive in the New World. There's this one. Yeah, you're gonna join Dutch America as well. There we go. Let's start this one. It is a very tiny location, but let's get the coastline. South Holland this time. Yes, we are sending people away from South Holland again. Do we still have enough population over here? Oh my god, we only have 1,000 peasants over here. Oh no. Oh no. We are running out of peasants, guys. Yeah, we need to watch out. We cannot send that much more. Antwerpen is completely out of peasants. That's fine, it's a big city. In Bergen op Zoom there are no peasants at all, and we need a lot of them. So we cannot send any more people to the colonies from over here. We are having a shortage. We have a complete shortage over here of people. Well, shit. I'm gonna abandon that colony. I cannot do this. Yeah, we just can't do it. We should send them from Brabant. In Brabant we have... But I can't send them from Brabant, can I? Is it not coastal? I can. So we should send them from Brabant. We have 13,000 peasants here. 8,000... Oh, that's the wrong one. 14,000 and 24,000 in Leuven. So we're going to send them from Brabant. The colonies from now on. Yeah, they have completed their preparations and they're going to the Antilles. Okay. I can't wait for those new buildings, by the way. I'm also going to improve relations with Mali to lower their antagonism. Why do we have so many crown members? I don't know. Capital economy. Yes. Also in the patch 1.0.8 we have new military system and there are more things in that new patch, but I'm not going to use it. It's not balanced well enough for my run, so. And another exploration is happening, and they recruited an explorer. Really? So the automated exploration recruited an explorer for 2,000? Is the automated exploration system so broken that it can recruit an explorer without paying money? I did not lose 2,000. What in the world happened there? I don't know. I will just let this go automatically. Can I not set how many they can do? Don't think I can. I hope they're not going to explore everything the whole time, but I think the automatic exploration is the best for now because we have our starting colonies. And we're going to set up stuff over there, so I think that's fine. Yeah, this number needs to go down, hopefully with the improved relations action I'm doing. Oh, this one here, 66. I think it's going down fairly quickly. There we go. Okay, I don't want this that they are completed their preparations message. There. Why would I like that message, right? I set it up myself. Well, now they're doing it automatically. So I will have to check the explorations if they are actually happening. How many explorations are they going to do at the same time, though? There we go, guys. Jever is now a core. A little rural location of Jever. And that means you are done with the integration. What else are you going to do? So we are doing 2 assimilations. No, we are doing 1. Oh, there's some recovery. Oh, let's first do the recovery over there. But this should be over in 1 or 2 months. Most likely. And let's get all these granaries again. There as well. Available levels. I think now they are built everywhere. Yeah. And in the Cologne market as well. Not in Harderwijk, we have absolutely no people there. And that's what you get when you build. Right? Oh, in Cologne we can build like... Let's build everything up in Cologne so we can get a lot of people over there. I'm just gonna queue these ones in for now. There. Keep building the granaries. We need pop growth. Hey, you are done. You're also pretty good. Why would you not sort on the lowest age? That makes the most sense, but no, we have to do it ourselves. How many explorations are happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think they will do 5 at the same time. That is acceptable. So, okay, we are done with the recovery. We can do some stability. We can do construction speed. No. Do we have tribesmen? Where? Yeah, in colonies we did not transfer yet. Let's just stabilize the country a bit. Let's get a little bit more stability. It's also death. We make 300. Is that all trade? Yeah. We are selling all the tobaccos. And also in Antwerp and in Cologne. And I guess in all these, yeah, all these markets have the triangular trade. We are going to be so rich, guys. It is insane how rich we are going to be. We have researched the slave center. So now, if I go to that building... There it is. We can only build it over here. And I cannot build it in my vassal? Need to have researched the slave center. So, my vassal has not researched the slave center. And because my vassal did not research the slave center, I cannot build the slave center. That is interesting, right? And how can I tell my vassal that they need to research that? I don't think I can. So we cannot build the slave center in my own territories. I can build it, however, all over here. And I think I will. Now the thing is that these slave centers are going to put their slaves in which market? In the Niani market, so I should not build them over there. I should build them in my own market. And the problem is that we have almost no locations in this market. I wish I could see the locations of this market instead of this. But yeah, we can only build them in these little things here. We have 31,000 population over here. My god. How did that happen? And now I cannot build a slave center here. I am 100% sure that I saw that I can build it there. No, I can't. Why not? We can only build a slave center in a foreign location. Okay, this is super frustrating. Really frustrating. I cannot even decide anything. Because I'm gonna give this to a colonial nation. That colonial nation needs to research that research, otherwise we cannot build them in our colonial nation. And if I build them in Mali, then I will have them in their market. And if they are in their market, I have no access to it, so... We will have to wait for our colonial nations to research the technology. That is really annoying. That's really annoying. I mean, I can build them just to test them out, but then they go to their market. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't like that. So we will not have the slaves. That's fine. It's fine that there are no slaves. But that also means that I cannot build the plantations really well over here. Because there will be no slaves to work for the plantations, so... That is very annoying. Well. That is what it is, guys. That is the game. That is the game how it is at the moment. And I think it's going to take a year before all of the complaints that we have are going to be fixed, though. We have discovered these little islands. What do we have in these little islands? Fruit, copper, chili, salt, mice and fish. Let's send them from Brabant. And what is this Leeward Islands? Okay, that is this whole thing. Oh. The Windward Islands and the Leeward Islands. There is a bit of cotton over here. And that's it. The rest is all fish over here. Okay, there is some cocoa over here. What do we have here? Livestock, fish and salt in the ABC Islands. We have discovered Karoo, and you can see, guys, in South Africa we have these goods. Beeswax, livestock, wild game, a little bit of saltpeter, copper, clay, fruit. Nothing really interesting. Nope. But we will make a small colony over there. How is Mali doing? Are they going out of the coalition soon? Yeah, they are going lower. And the next war will be against Mali. I really thought that the building description said... Oh, come on. Need in West Africa, or is a coastal location within naval range? Is adjacent to an owned location or owned by a subject? I think they made a mistake with this sentence. I think they mean that there need to be locations of a foreign country next to my subject. But that's not what it's saying. It's saying it is adjacent to an owned location. I don't own anything in Africa soon. Or owned by a subject. So then this second part is assuming that the trade center can be built in a subject location. They need to redo this. This is really stupid. What is your trade? You are a prodigy. Well, we need more Diplo guys, so please become a new Diplo guy. And let's take a look about the buildings over here that we did not build yet. Or that we can increase. You're telling me I can build a settlement? No. Yeah, I think I have built all the buildings already. Let's get the gunsmith up and running. And some weaponsmiths. And the tools to 14. Apparently the fiber crops farm is very profitable. Never built these buildings, but they are very not profitable. And that's gonna be it for now. Brabant is almost finally completed with the thing. started a new exploration. Okay, I want to get this message, because this is what the automated exploration system is doing. But yeah, we are going to auto-explore. That is absolutely something I'm gonna do. The game is way better at finding the best spots than I. I have to do it manually, and they just know it. They just have to look at the codes. I think it's a good idea. There's the Naval Supply Guild. More sheep farms. Farming villages. Yeah, keep exploring. They're going to Florida. We have 16. Yeah. And do we still need the liquor over here? No. Let's cancel this one. So we can send more tobacco and cotton. The colony of this guy. That is in South Africa, so you will join South Africa. And we can maybe start another one. I think we're just going to continue the coastline over here for now. And I should take this coastline, because our capital is over here. And from Brabant, please. Yes. I should give you some money as well. I don't think I'll give you money. No. Let's give you 10 as well. Subject actions. I can't do it. Guess it's just economical then. Send economic support. We can type. We can also use the slider. And it's both going to take time. But let's do it like this. Maybe they can start their own colonies. Or build buildings. I'm gonna do the same with my Brazil colony. Mali is at 44. Are you going to leave the coalition? Come on, man. I don't know what the rules are for losing or leaving a coalition in this game. We have so many people. How many children do we have? We have only 4 children. And you are the next one in line who is still teaching. So the other ones are all other crown members. Oh, it's insane. Yeah, we have all the bonuses still. And Bavaria joins a coalition there. That's not good. Come on, Mali. Leave the coalition. I want your gold. Thank you for the prestige. It's very nice of you. Yeah, now we have this plantation. I will take a look and maybe build them somewhere to just test it out. But I don't think it's gonna work, because we cannot make slaves. New researches. How are we doing on H1? Are we finally done with H1? No, we have all this meritocracy stuff. But it's not that great. I mean, this is good. I cannot be bothered by these techs, I think. So many technologies. We can have so many techs, it's insane. We can do some cabinet actions to send people to the colonies. We don't need that, we are already sending way too many. I think I was going to get the better boats, right? And I think we want to keep that going. Yeah. The Carrack. The Carrack and the better transports. The flute. Let's get at least, and the morale. Well, let's wait with the morale. Let's get the better boats. So that we can hopefully transfer 14,000 in one. So this one is giving, how much transport capacity? 250? Tooltip is broken. Yeah, I think it's 250. And the new one. Oh. 400. Yeah, that should be plenty. Okay, there's our parliament. Are we going to war with France? And call in Castile? I think I do. I think it's time to create a Arras or Artesia vassal over there. I think we can do this. Let's take a look at the stats. Army. They have 6,000 standing army. I have 14,000. We need to micro, but I think I can win this. Going to be a very difficult thing to do though. On the other hand, we should maybe wait for my manpower to be at 20,000, because we are going to lose a lot in the battles though. Decisions. So many things you can do. I mean, I would love to go to war here again, but the whole coalition is going to trigger. You know what? Let's just get the claim over here, because I think I can still not do any other CB. Yeah, tributary, but then you cannot take land. Religious wars. No CB. Let's get a CB on Mali, or on the Yolof region over here. There are some really weird provinces, like Stripes. Antwerpen. Hey, we have the balance the budget thing again. That is the one I want to lower our inflation, but because we have this, we can do this. And we are still going down with the inflation. So we're going to make a huge amount of money. Can you marry a noble? That is easier. Yes. Address the toll castles. Now let's get a claim on Caito. And when they are out of the coalition, we will attack. And now we are making a huge amount of money. Can I do goods and then open the RGO builder in all the markets? Oh, look at this. Not owned. Everything. Warendorf. But that is because Münster owns it. So we still need to go through the list ourselves. And then we need to have a filter which is not fully expanded. There. And then we take a look at colonial stuff, I think. Look, this is a colonial nation of the Netherlands, and this is giving us 1.4. Or, well, they get 1.4. So this is my profit. It should be their profit. It's calculating the profit for Münster and Berg. I want only to see my colonized. Oh, I think I can. I only want to see my colonies in this list, but I can't do it. I guess I have to do it per market then. Yeah, that's what it is. You have to do it per market. Here. In this market. I guess we don't have that many more things. Here we have a gold mine over here. Why is that not higher? Because they are not calculating in the profits. Let's just keep clicking over here and just build all the things. And then hopefully they will start working there. I guess that is the best way to do this. We are making so much money now. So much money. Absolutely insane. You are of age. Well, do we have another noble to marry? Oh, there's a 31. That is a bit weird, but okay. Thank you for watching, guys. The next episode, we will annex Flanders, most likely. No, that's gonna take a bit longer. Well, two years, so maybe. If I play a bit quicker. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. I don't know where Castile is staying with their colonies. They're not colonizing anything. Where's Castile? I mean, this is the Pope. Don't know, guys. The Pope is colonizing, but I don't see Castile colonizing anywhere. Oh yeah, that reminds me that I want to build a spy network on England to find if they have discovered something. For now, thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.